Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for Virgo season. This will be from August 22nd through September 22nd. Now, when I am doing these readings for the season, and it'll be all of your signs, individual signs in Virgo season, and how that's going to affect you, I use a boatload of cards. I use a boatload of decks. I will use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I ask for clarification from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Any words of advice from my Osha Zen Tarot cards. I then come back to Radley Valentine, my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I have been pulling one card from my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel cards, and I finish up with my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, of all the decks, I have prayed, meditated, and infused them all with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. Virgo season's going to be an interesting time. So now here, this is where I kind of give you a little recap on stuff. We actually have 3 planets that are direct. Mercury is direct, okay? And I believe that's direct in Virgo. And we do start, though, the shadow of retrograde as of the 13th, because it goes retrograde in Libra seasons. And Libras, you know what that means. There's a lot of karmic resolution happening, and it will be happening in your season. But, you know, right now it is direct, though it does start that shadow, which means that it starts to slow down, and it's not, or at least it appears to be slowing down. Now, Venus, which is in Libra, and Mars, can't remember what that is. I could be in Virgo season also. Now we have 5 planets retrograde: Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus. So, you know, there is some interesting energy there. Jupiter and Saturn, they're in Aquarius right now. Uranus is in Taurus. Okay, can't quite remember with my Neptune and Pluto right now. Are they still in Pisces? I don't think that they are. Anyway, on the 22nd of August, that morning, when it's still Leo season, we will have that second Aquarius full moon, and that will be at 8:17 a.m. Eastern time. So we've talked about that Leo season has been bracketed by these 2 full moons. The last time this happened was 8 years ago, and the next time it'll be, I think, 11 years from now. Now, Virgo season officially begins at 3:35 p.m., and this is all Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be an interesting time. The one thing that clicked with me on Virgo, because Virgo season was a little bit quiet for me. I wasn't really getting any major downloads or not. It was just it's a wait and see type of energy. Virgo is an earth energy, but it's also the 6th sign of when the astrological year begins. So a couple of things was that, the number 6 is the number of man. So then I'm thinking that, then Leo is the 5th sign, and 5s are all about change. So there's a lot of changes that have been going on in Leo season. So now all of those changes come to Virgo, and Virgo now has to do something with them. Virgo has to, solidify them. Virgo has to look at them and say, nope, not taking this anymore. Or, yes, we're accepting this. So Virgo's going to be taking a lot of those changes and really doing a lot of delving and looking and seeing, what does this all mean? And is this something that we can live with, something we cannot live with? So then that also means that when we come to Libra season, that will be 7, and 7 is that divine umbrella. It is that divine number. Now, the other thing I noticed about Virgo season was we did have a lot of Virgo, transits and things going on in Virgo itself. And we had a lot of Libra energy going on. We had a little bit of Scorpio and Pisces, but it seemed that Virgo and Libra were the main players in Virgo season. So, Libra is about justice. Libra is about balance. And considering that Mercury will be retrograde when we are in Libra season, there could be a lot of, justice, basically karmic justice being handed out during Libra season. But again, in Virgo season, we're getting ready for all of that. Okay, so let's just kind of go a little bit into this. So again, we said that, I said that 22nd Virgo season begins. Let's pull a couple of my rider cards. And yes, I've prayed, meditated on these also, and infused Reiki energy. Let's see what we have just as an overview for Virgo season. Here we go. Choices. This has been coming up a lot lately for me. Choices. So here we have sevens. 7, divine umbrella. Basically, like I said, this is something that, there's something over us that's not necessarily making it easy, but it's not necessarily making it hard. It's all about our choices. Now, our choices in what we do, it can be very positive. So here we have, what is this? The olive branch, the wreath, which is very associated with Virgo season, but we also have the snake. We also have here's the snake. This is kind of just a serpenty thing. Then we have, this is a tower type. So there are things, we have some choices on what to do with all of this energy that just came from Leo season into Virgo. Do we build upon it? Do we make positive choices, positive changes, or do we just let everything crumble around us? A lot of it is hidden. So here we go. And that would be right, because I was feeling that there was, I was like, come on, what's happening in Virgo season? And I wasn't getting very clear pictures or answers. Next card, though, here we are. And that one, so this is the 7 of Cups. Cups, remember, is water energy. It is our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We do have Pisces and Scorpio. We have a Pisces full moon, and we have something going on. Venus enters Scorpio too. So, but again, I did not see Cancer. Now we have our sword energy, aces. Now, so we have a 7, we have a 1 energy, because ace is a 1. Swords is our Libra, our Aquarius. It's also our Gemini. It is our thought processes. It's hearing news. It's our ideas. It's our what are we going to how are we going to think about this? What are we going to do about, not, I shouldn't say do so much as where are we going with this? What are our challenges? How can we overcome them? So swords in itself, the Ace of Swords is all about these new ideas, new possibilities. Now we just have to take those possibilities and bring it into that earth energy so we can actually make something with it. Okay, next card is, again, we have that swords energy. So, but this is the page, and the page's underlying energy is our earth energy. So this is really very much the Virgo and all the Libra energy that we have this month. Pages, earth energy is, again, our Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It's, what we can make with our hands. It is our, it is our work, job, career, our money energy, what we can actually make with our hands. And then with the swords energy, it's like, taking our ideas, taking all of the things that swirling around us, taking that and actually creating that. So it looks like we have a lot of choices. We have the ability to, and these are emotional choices. These are committed choices. We have the ability to think things through, to reason things through. Do we allow our emotions to overwhelm our intellect, our objectivity? It's going to be an interesting time in Virgo season. Okay, so now we have, I told you Virgo season begins in August 30th, Mercury enters Libra. Mercury is about our, communication. And it's also a lot of this has a lot of karmic energy. Now, remember, we are starting to go into the shadow of the retrograde. And, that's going to be on the 13th. So we're going to be in Mercury, and Mercury's going to be in Libra for a little bit of time before it starts that shadow area, that shadow time. So we, again, Libra is the scales. Libra is justice. Libra is balance energy. So there could be some communication with, that basically is talking about justice, balance. It could be very soothing to us. It could be a little bit unnerving to us at the same time. It's all about, all that change energy in Leo is now being put into play, or being put into place during Virgo season. So let's see if we're going to just pull one card for Mercury. Okay, and that starts at 1:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you like those times. Here we go. Okay, so now we have an 8. This is a major arcana card. This is all about strength. This is kind of, and remember, here we have kind of that Leo energy. So we could be hearing things that just might be a little bit upsetting, might be a little bit, disconcerting. We just have to push through it. We just have to reach out to our higher power, who could be your guardian angel, spirit guide, your voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is, the source, and, and just kind of work and push through this Libra, Mercury, energy that's going on. Okay, so now we have the new moon in Virgo. That will be on September 6th. And so Virgo, again, Virgo is the virgin. Virgo is, has a lot to do with harvest, growing things, the earth energy. Virgo wants things to be nice, and the new moon is about new beginnings, new seasons. Remember, new moon to full moon is all about requesting. Full moon is release, relinquish, and request. And the new moon to the full moon is the waxing moon. It gets bigger and bigger. So it's all about requesting. The new moon is also about, making a lot of wishes, a lot of just putting things out into that universe. This is a good time for you to put out the things that that will help you make a more comfortable life. Okay? Full moon, release, relinquish, and request. And then the full moon, as it gets smaller, it is waning and it comes back. That's about relinquishing. That's about getting rid of things. So on September 6th, we have that new moon in Virgo, 8:51 p.m. It's going to be, I think that it could be a very grounding moon. I think it could be something that helps us through this season and might give us some of that clarity. It might bring us back. I'm kind of like it brings us back to earth. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Well, now we have Temperance. Temperance is that balance. It's one of those Libra types of cards. So here, this is a 14. So that is a derivative of 7. So we have a 7-7, and that can equal 14. Also, too, as we go through our readings, remember to write down your numbers, write down any archangels that come to you. So, this could be a time where we start to have that balance. We regain that balance in what's going on in the world and possibly in our lives too. So this is very positive with this. I like this. It kind of is, it's very soothing at the same time. There is some water energy with this because you can see that they're balancing out the cups. So, just know that this could be one of those really positive times to it could help us to be very soothing. It's like the universe is trying to soothe us down a little bit. It's like when our nerve endings are all over the place and it wants to just say, no, everything's going to be okay, at least for the moment. Okay, so now in September 10th, Venus enters Scorpio. Scorpio is the detective. Scorpio needs to know things. Scorpio also has a little bit of hidden energy. Venus in Libra, Venus loves Libra. They just dance together. So now Venus is coming out of that Libra energy into Scorpio. So there could be some secrets revealed on that emotional level, on that, that love level, that relationship type of level too. Mars is entering Libra on the 14th. Mars is the god of war, is actually very associated with Aries, so this is kind of like wanting to just get out there and just fight. But Libra's kind of saying, hey, let's look at both sides now. Let's look at both sides. Let's use some temperance on this. We can't just choose one side over the other. So I feel that's actually going to be very calming to Mars. Now, we come to the 20th of September. that full moon is in Pisces. Now, again, too, Pisces is the dual fish. One fish likes to look to the optimistic side, but there's that other fish that likes to go into the shadows, likes to go into the dark, wants to know more of the secrets too. It has a little bit of that secret discovery like Scorpio does, but they don't really want to. They just want to know. They want to know. Now, so they don't necessarily need to tell other people about it. They just want to know the secrets. And the full moon has a lot of different types of secrets. We do not know what the other side of the moon looks like. We never see that side. This is also a time, because this is the water energy, this is also a time of very strong psychic, intuitive type of energy too. And especially since we are coming up to then the September 22nd, which will then be Libra season, and it will also be the equinox. So Libra season comes in at 3:21 p.m. Now, excuse me a second. I was pulling the card for that full moon, and it flew all the way here. So excuse me. And here we are. Here's this card. It was upside down. And this is 12. This is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is, we're going to have to look at things from a different perspective. We're going to, what we know as, it could be that what we know is as truth. We may find out, oh, no, things aren't quite the way we looked at them. Things aren't quite the way we saw them. What we thought was truth was not truth, or what we thought was false was not false. It's all about looking at things from a different angle. But it is this could be a time of a new paradigm that is coming. Okay, so that would be that full moon in Pisces. And if you think about it, like I said, Pisces likes to go and delve into that deeper recesses, the murky waters. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting time. Virgo has, like I said, there was a lot of Libra energy. Now, yes, we do have Aquarius energy because of Jupiter and Saturn. And remember, Saturn, I know I'm going to say it again, Saturn is all about illusions versus reality. So we do have that air energy, but there was a lot of Libra energy, and Libra was kind of opposing some of the signs, and Virgo energy, and it was kind of opposing some of the signs too. For the most part, they were all partnering. But so we had Virgo energy, we had a lot of Libra energy, there is Aquarius energy. I did not see any fire energy, and I did not see the ones that I'm telling you about. Those are what I saw when I was looking through and just researching for this. Now, maybe you'll know more about it, and that's all good. I am very willing, but to learn or to receive. But it was an interesting time. So we have the air, we have a little bit of water, not as much, air, earth, and a little bit of water. So we will see what we will see. So Virgo season seems like it's going to be interesting. Okay, now let's see, though, as we go on, let's see what it will be for your sign in Virgo season. Hello, my Libras, and welcome to Virgo season. Now, this is the time for you to wrap up a lot of things, a lot of those loose ends that you've been needing to wrap up. It's a time to dot your I's and cross your T's. And Virgo season has a lot of Libra energy in it already, too. So it will help you. It does appear that Mercury does go retrograde in your season. So let's get down to business with Virgo season for my Libras. Okay, let's put our cards down. Anything reversed has stronger energy. Let's pay attention to them. And they're all reversed on these cards. My Angel Tarot cards. First one is the Queen of Earth. Now, Queen's underlying energy is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Earth energy is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. It has to do with your home, your money, your job, your career. This is you creating something for your home, possibly for your career. You stand in your glory. You stand confidently. You stand very positively. and you're doing well with your money, you're doing well with making sure that people are being taken care of, you're doing well with your job energy at the same time, or you are achieving more, you are going after more, you have a plan to get to this point, okay? Because the Queen of Earth, she has her needs covered, but she has a lot of her wants covered also. So this is the time in your profession or at your home to upgrade. This is a time for upgrade, especially in that physical, tangible energy, okay? So the Queen of Earth is thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Next card. The Knight of Earth. Now, so you're getting that earth energy again here. Okay, we know what earth is. Knight, the underlying energy of knights is fire. Fire is our Leo, Sagittarius. It's our Aries, passionate, burning, very determined. So this is earth energy with that fire. So you have that passion, you have that yearning, you have that want. But the earth energy says, let's get it done. Let's do it. Stop thinking about it. Stop feeling so, okay, let's get down to business. Let's get it done. So you have whatever this is going on in Virgo season, you have a very strong, let's get this done attitude, this done, energy all around you. Knights are directional. Once you give them the go ahead, you just go and get it done. Now, this could be that work. Again, a lot of work energy here. Time to buckle, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. Next card, last card with this, is the King of Earth. So you have all of the, you don't have the page, but that's okay too. But you have all of the earth, the royal cards of the earth, okay? So the King's underlying energy is air, your air, okay? And Aquarius and also Gemini. Now, you've got a lot of Libra energy. So you should really, anything you want to get done, anything you want with business, with money, this is that time. If you're looking to sell your home, this is the time for you. It feels like, now I'm not a lawyer or financial person, or if you're looking to buy a home, definitely. Now the King of Earth, though, is the ultimate professional. The King of, he knows his stuff. Whether you're male or female, he knows his stuff. The Queen of Earth makes everything comfortable, makes things ready, prepares everything. The Knight of Earth is going after what it is that needs to do. So these three energies are working really harmoniously together. So this is that time, again, like I said in the beginning, this is the time for you to, whatever's been left over, whatever you've been not necessarily dealing with, this is the month, this is the season to deal with your stuff. Positively, too. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. The King of Earth is the, subject matter expert. This is the one that you go to, with any, this also could be a lawyer. It could be somebody that is maybe a bank official, maybe somebody that's in a position of power also. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. All of this, green, money. Green is also about good health. But again, green, money. This is good. This is, these are the court cards, very affluent energy around you, very tangible energy too. So let's go on with the John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. 1, 2, and 3. This is going to help to clarify. First card, 9. Okay, so we didn't have any numbers with the court cards. 9 has like all the pieces are coming together, things are happening. 9 is also, this card is also reminding you to take a little bit of time, even, instead of so focusing on the earth, the money, the energy, the tangible, remember to take your, energies and also take some time to connect with your higher power, because your higher power is what's protecting you. Your higher power is what's getting you through many of these obstacles, many of the things that kind of blow into your way a little bit, okay? So this is about spiritual strength. Next card, 2. Okay, 2, this is like your Two of Cups, your Two of Waters. Twos have choices. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Twos also come together. So this could be, this could be you partnering with someone to achieve what this is, and it could be somebody in your personal relationship. It could be a business relationship too. It could be somebody that you live with or in your home relationship. But this is about partnering with someone or partnering with that correct job, that correct career. Okay? But usually this has more of a personal energy to it, so it's more or less partnering. So it's going to be important that if you have to do something and it involves somebody else, you want them to be in agreement with you. Next card, Fertility. So we have a 9, 2, and 3. So here this is an interesting one because this is all about preparation. 3 has an energy that's, that's dynamic. It is creativity. It is fertility. It is also the power of 3, Trinity, doing something 3 times, saying something 3 times, putting 3 cards down. There's a lot of strength and power in this. Fertility, you can see her heart chakra. Chakras are the 7 energy sources that help to, they help to create many pathways for us, but the heart is part of the metaphysical and part of the physical. The heart, again, there's green here. So there's all this green going on around you, even though the spiritual strength has that purple or bluish around it, there's a lot of green here for you too. So fertility is about preparation. It's about growth. It's about, just kind of like getting things ready for something to really blossom again. Okay? So that's, yeah. It's all about the green for my Libras. Here we go. Let's see what Osha Zen Tarot has words of advice for my Libras. This, I like it. I like your reading. Let's go with it. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. So but 2, remember, the 9, 2, and 3 has a lot of spirituality with it. Okay, first card, we have a 5. 5s has some change energy. So this is, so change can be positive, negative, it can be comfortable, it can be uncomfortable. This is an interesting one. This is comparison. This is, when you're looking at somebody else and saying, oh, their life is better than mine or my life is better than theirs. You don't know their blessings, and you don't know, and you need to be able to count your own blessings. It's an interesting card because it says which one is which one is the better tree? The oak tree that is, that is strong and stand strong, or the bamboo, which I don't know, can bamboo bend? Both of these have their strengths. So the thing about this is not, you might be thinking about your own strengths and weaknesses. Weaknesses can be strengths, strengths can be weaknesses. So it's just kind of having just a balanced view of what is what. Now, it also could be about you if you're comparing, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. If you're comparing your life to someone else's, you may not know their whole story. You're just comparing to what you can see. Okay, next card. And here we go with a 10. So this would be change, change, change. 10 is transitional. So we have a 5, 10. 10 is transitional. It's the 1 and the 0, new beginnings. 0 is, God source energy. This is the wheel of fortune. This is things have to happen. Nothing can stand still. No matter how much we want things to stand still, we might have that perfect place at that moment, but time always moves on. The last card here, conditioning. Now, this is very interesting too. We have a 5, 10, and a 15. Definitely look those numbers up because they're derivatives of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Anyway, so, so this is, so we could even look at it as a 1, 5, 2 5s, and a 3 5s too also. Conditioning, basically, what are you conditioned at, to be? What are you conditioned? What is being conditioned? How are you being conditioned? What are you accepting instead of being true to yourself? In this case, the lion was raised with all these sheep. The lion believes that he is, and this is a male lion, that doesn't matter, male or female, believes that he's a sheep, but he knows that something's wrong. he knows that, maybe he doesn't have a mirror, but he can look at his paws and he can say, I don't look like the rest. I know something's different. I know something's not right. So it's kind of stepping out of the sheep and kind of finding yourself and and kind of identifying what have you accepted just because, you were just told to accept something. That's an interesting card. I really enjoy that card, but it's not an easy card to, it's not an easy process for people. Some people, through childhood conditioning, through, being with people that, you might think you might have been in an abusive relationship or abusive situation, and you think, well, this is what I deserve, what I can have. No, you deserve wonderful things, my Libras. You deserve wonderful things. It's just, this is one of those things that kind of tells you to break out of this conditioning. Okay? Okay. Think positive about yourself. Think the positives. Enjoy who you are. Now, let's go on with my Archangel Power Tarot cards. And move those out. Reversed. 6 of Michael. Michael is your energy. It is the sword energy. Air energy. 6 is the number of man. It's what you can make out of it. This is coming out of the darkness into the light. This is coming from the storm into the calm waters. This is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Things are shifting for you. Probably all of the Libra energy around in Virgo, poor Virgo, has to deal with your energy because it seems very positive for you. It's a little bit rocky for some of the earth energies, but for you, it seems like it's really creating some stability and pushing you into that better place. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. Next card, 6 of Gabriel. So we have that 6 again. We have Gabriel again. That is fire energy again. This is all about riding into victory. This is about achieving and receiving the acclaim that is owed to you. There could be some of this, could be that karma stuff that's going to be starting when Mercury starts to go into its shadow of retrograde, but this is definitely riding into victory. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. Let's see what this last card is. Leap of faith. So you have a 660. Your numbers are outstanding. It's big. So 0, God source, divine energy, leap of faith. This has Archangel Metatron, believed to have been Enoch. Now, that's before the flood. Metatron has some very strong and protective energy, so I would definitely write that name down. But this is basically believe in yourself, do what's making you happy, listen to your heart, it'll say, well, here, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. So, and here you've got all of these, you've got these court cards that are all about career, money, job, security. It seems like you're positioned well. You are positioned well for your leap. Let's go on here now. Let's see what we have with the guardian angels. We're just going to pull one. Okay. Okay. This one is reversed. 2 of abundance. Now, 2 crossroads, choices. Abundance, earth energy again. Life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. So you need to have some fun during this journey. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. So it's kind of telling you, don't be so focused that you forget to have a little fun, that you forget to have some, to laugh a little bit too. Okay? I like that one. Again, let's go on here. What crystal or energy for my Libras? This one's reversed. Ametrine. Ametrine is a great one. I love this. Okay. Spiritual guidance, angelic realms, clears stress, truths revealed. Ooh, you like to know what's going on. And again, that would be more with that Venus in Scorpio, I think. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so you've got really good energy for this month or this season. So take advantage of it, my Libras. Okay, remember, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell, notifications. You help me stay on air. As always, though, my Libras, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.